Hey guys, so it is the end of November, which means it's time to do my November beauty favorites. I have a good assortment of products, as I usually do, to share with you guys. And I can't believe it's almost the end of the year, so without any more rambling, let's go ahead and get right into this. I guess the first thing I'll go into is basically been my concealing routine this month. I have either used one of these two products or I have used both of them together, and they are the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the color Vanilla, and then there is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and this is in the color NW20. Both of these have been huge items in my makeup bag this month completely. I have either used them on their own or I have used them together. If I use them together, I usually will use this kind of as a base and then this on top, just because I just feel like sometimes this gives you a little bit more coverage than this one does, but this one's consistency is absolutely amazing. So kind of when you pair them together, you get this beautiful kind of flawless under eye look. But in order to set this, I have used another product that I have used like crazy this month, but you can't really tell because it looks completely full, and it is the Ben Nye Luxury Powder in Banana, or Banana Powder, whichever you want to call it. This I've used to set my eyes. I purchased this quite a bit of time ago, a long time ago, but I didn't really use it because I just had this feeling that my skin wasn't so yellow and I didn't feel like this was just going to be a good match for my skin. I don't know why I purchased it thinking that, but still, I purchased it and I just didn't really ever use it. So I have been using it a lot more this month. I have set this with just kind of like a light fluffy brush as well as a beauty blender, and both of them work just really well. This works really well with either of these or both of these together. It just sets the concealer so nicely. It makes it so my under eye concealer doesn't crease. It just looks kind of just flawless and beautiful. I either use one of these concealers or both of them together, but always have set them with the Ben Nye Banana Powder. Love them. The next item is an item I've talked about on my channel a lot, and I actually have been out of this item since at least mid-summertime, and I've been trying to try out other products in its place just because this is such a love of mine. And I will say that I've tried quite a bit of products out and I've never found an equal match to this one, and it is the Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil, and this is in the color Taupe. I used to wear medium ash, but I think they've discontinued that color, or they've changed changed the color to something else. So Taupe is now the color I feel like best matches my brows, and I've been using this one. But there's just no comparison to this. It's just this is the top of the line with eyebrow products. I just think it's absolutely amazing, and the actual pencil itself is just so thin, and it's just so easy to kind of manipulate your brow shape, and it's looks natural, it stays put, it's just really good. And I just, like I said a million times already, I've not found a match for this. So I did go a few months without having my Anastasia Brow Wiz, and it was a struggle, and I am so glad to have this back. The next item is an item I bought probably at the beginning of the year, but I really kind of had it on the back of my shelf, which is surprising considering the name of this product. And it is a perfume by Chloe, and it's called Love Story, which is just perfect for me. And of course I purchased this product initially because I just love the name of it. Love Story, it's just me, so I just loved Love Story. But the actual perfume itself, smells so just nice and delicious. I looked up the notes for this, and it was orange blossom, jasmine, and I believe cedarwood, which I thought was just really interesting because it's a very like feminine, girly smell, but there's some type of kind of like cutting smell, which I believe is a cedarwood. So, and I love cedarwood. I love kind of earthy smells. So it's not like over the top girly smelling. It's definitely a feminine scent, don't get me wrong with that, but just not like super sweet. It's just perfect. I don't know, I can't really describe it so much, but again, yeah, orange blossom is the main note, and jasmine and the cedarwood, but it's just a beautiful love story of notes. I'm so cheesy and corny right now, but I've just been loving this so much this month. I've been using it every single morning almost, and used it today, and it smells really good. So Love Story by Chloe is my favorite fragrance for November. Now the final item in my favorites is the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. I had this from my Sephora haul, and I have loved this thing so much. I have used it almost like as a toner. I've used it to set my makeup. I've used it to refresh my makeup. I've used it when I feel like my skin is just a little bit dry and it needs a little bit of something, but I just don't, for some reason, don't want to put on a moisturizer. I've used this. I've used this so much, and actually I'll use it right now. It's really nice. It's a very fine mist, but it does give your skin that like little shot of nourishment. And yeah, so I have really fallen for this one this month. And the color of it, by the way, has nothing to do with anything, but I just think the color of it is beautiful and gorgeous, and I like it. So that concludes my November beauty favorites. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have yet to subscribe to my channel, I would really love it if you did. And if you liked this video or liked any of the products that I mentioned in the video, please go ahead and like this video as well. And other than that, I will see you next month for my December favorites, and take care. Bye-bye.